Hey everybody, welcome. It's Andrew Ainsworth Golf Academy. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the new academy. I've got a review for you coming up from Cobra. Stay tuned and we'll tell you all about it. So hi everybody, great to be back on the channel. Great to have you along today. We're going to be reviewing one of the latest Cobra products. These were launched back in February. So I kind of had a little bit of a time off from YouTube due to my move and other things going on where I was quite busy with. So got quite a bit of a backlog, to be honest, of products to talk about. So this is the Cobra. This is called the Air X. Have a quick look overhead. This is the driver I'm going to review today in the offset version. They do one with a straight head coming in, but this is the offset. We'll tell you all about it. It's a really interesting club. If you're one golfer out there watching who suffers with a little bit of a slice, right-handed golfer, bit of a slice, the ball tends to finish up on the right-hand side of the fairway or in the rough or in the trees more often than not, then this might be a driver for you. The way which Cobra have set this up is, first of all, they've given it what they call an offset head. And when we talk about offsetting a head, as the shaft comes into the club head here, you can see how the club head actually sits back of the shaft. This is what we refer to as offsetting. You get it in most modern irons these days, cavity-backed irons. And it's a method of trying to help you square the club face up a little bit easier. So we've got the offset head. But what we've also got as well is draw weighting. Now this is nothing new in the golf industry. What manufacturers are doing is they're putting more weight into the heel of the club. So with more weight in the heel side of the club, it helps the club face square up or even rotate a little bit better. One of the technical reasons why golf is sliced is there's lots of different reasons, but a generalization would be with a slicer, you would tend to have a swing path which moves from out to in. So when we talk about an out to in swing path, we're talking about a club starting to move forward at the start of the downswing. So hence traveling out to in. Combine that with a club face which is open to that path and you produce the perfect conditions to hit a slice. So for a right-handed golfer, ball would start left of target. The club face imparting lots of side spin. The ball then moves left to right in the air, giving you a big slice, losing you power and accuracy and all the rest of it. So this club has been heavily designed to try and combat the slice. Now, this is not a miracle cure. If you've got a big swing path going out to in, let's say you're swinging 7-8 degrees out to in and the club face 10 degrees open to that, probably not going to help you too much. It might minimize it a little bit. You need to go and have some lessons or try and cure that swing issue. But for the guys and girls out there who just hit maybe like an over fade or a soft fade and they want to hit it a little bit straighter, this could definitely help you knock out some of that side spin. So we'll tell you a little bit more about it. It's a titanium and carbon crown design. It's a fixed head. It does have no adjustability to it. It comes, I believe, in, let me think, I did have a look at all the specs this morning, 9.5, 10.5, 11.5, but glued head. You can't move these around. The advantage of a glued head is it does reduce the price down because engineering the hosels for adjustable clubs is quite an expensive exercise. We'll jump in at the price straight away on these. These are retailing in the UK at the moment at £299. So you're talking £100, £150 cheaper than maybe an adjustable head. 460cc head, which is just a standard these days. The shaft that they're fitting in here is an ultralight shaft. I believe the weight of this will flash up some specs as we're talking. We're around about 50 grams in weight. So a combination of a carbon titanium head, very lightweight, and a very light shaft. This is all about helping create some more club speed. Hot face, minimizing off-center hits, catch it out the heel, catch it out the toe, you get away with the off-center hit. And fitted with a rather nice lambkin grip to start at the end of it. So that's the spec about it. I think we should go and hit some, don't you? Let's go in the hitting area and see how we get on. Okay, everybody, we're in the hitting area. Might be the first time you've seen the new hitting area. It's the old enclosure, which I took from my other... I'm still in the same building, by the way, as I was before. I've just come down a few floors. So we took this old enclosure down and re-erected it down here, which was a bit of a job, but it's all fitted in nicely. I had some upgrades on the software, on the FSX software. Difficult to say at this time of the morning. And where am I? I'm at the Kinsale Golf and Fitness Club on their first hole. A couple of things just to clarify on the driver. Driver length of this is 46 inches long, which is quite long for a driver, but I think everything about this club is designed to try and help you maximize club speed. You know, the light shaft, the light head. It's even got a micro light grip on here, which I only just found out about. It only weighs 37 grams, this grip, which again, by grip standards, is a very light. So it's weight saving to try and help the golfer increase the club speed. So let's dive in, hit a couple of shots. I'm going to try, for those of you who know my rather odd golf swing, I swing very much from in to out with a lot of release on the club. So I hit big draws. So this is completely the opposite club I would want to use. So what I've got to try and simulate here is more of an out to in swing. And I'm going to try and take the club speeds down. There's no point me trying to hit the ball at 108 miles an hour or whatever. I'm going to slow my swing speed down. I'm hoping that these swing speeds I'm going to hit might be a bit more relevant to what you do. And I don't mean that in any patronizing way. It's just not everyone's going to swing the club at 100 miles an hour. Some people, if you watch, you might swing it at a driver at 75, 85, 90 miles an hour. So I'm going to have a little play around with the club speeds and try and set myself up as if I was a fader stroke slicer. So let's dive in and have a little go, shall we? This is 10.5 degrees of loft. So I'm going to set myself up sort of nice and open. This is what kind of slicers tend to do because they're going to lose the ball to the right. They tend to aim more to the left. So let me get myself pointing way down that left-hand side. I'm going to try and swing the club out to in. Not going to go too fast to start with. And we'll see what happens. So that felt like an out to in swing path. Probably isn't that much knowing my swing, but we'll bring the numbers up for you. Oh, okay. Did all right. So I delivered the club there much faster than I was expecting, 97 miles an hour. Swing path was 7.5 degrees out to in with the club face 10.5 degrees open to that path. That put a lot of side spin on the ball, and that's given me a huge amount of backspin as well. Look at the backspin rate there at 5,385. But I've got 182 yards carry, 200 yards, and the ball's finished on the fairway. And that was a pretty extreme sort of out to in swing path with the face wide open, just seeing how this club deals with those situations. And I think it's dealt with it pretty well. We'll just move the swing path around a little bit. And we'll just swing this a little bit more into out and see what happens. Okay. So there's one swinging a little bit more from in to out with the face probably closing to the path. Slightly different shape. What we're going to see, exactly the same club speed, give or take 1 mile an hour, 96 miles an hour. Swing path gone the opposite. It's gone into out, face square. Still got a bit of side spin on it. That's interesting. That's definitely the draw weighting making that happen. Spins down at 2.6 and the carries up to 203 yards, giving me 227. What do we think of this driver? I think, as I say, with the offset draw weighting, this is definitely not a driver for someone who draws the ball or maybe even hits it straight. This is very much designed for the golfer who's suffering with the left to right shape. It's perfect for that. It's easy to hit. It's easy to launch. It looks simple, you know, nothing too flashy on the top of it. We're going to go for quite a slow one here. Took all the speed out of that one just to kind of see what happens. Very forgiving. You can hit this heel, toe, quite like the fact that it's not adjustable. You don't have to worry about moving things around. Oh, well done. GC2 didn't pick up the club speed on that, but did pick up ball speed. I'm guessing that club speed's round about mid-80s, 2027 backspin, about 200 yards out of that. So we'll have one more. Shall we lean on one just for a little bit of fun? Whoa. I could feel the shaft on that one kicking so much. That's exactly what I'd expect to hit with this one as I lean on it. I've got a lot of club speed, 109 miles an hour, but the shaft just can't cope with that, and the head just closed down. Got a massive draw stroke hook going on it. That wasn't designed to cope with that sort of club speed. So let's sum up what we think of the Cobra Air X Driver. As I keep reiterating here, for the person who hits the left to right shot, right-handed golfer, absolutely perfect for that. If you're looking for a little bit more club speed, it'll definitely give you that. It's good value for money at under £300. I wholly recommend you maybe go and demo one at your local Cobra fitting store. Thanks for watching. All the best. Anyone got one of these out here at the moment? Anyone using the Air X Driver? Post your comments down below. Thanks for watching. See you all again soon. Bye for now.